Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Empire. If you're passing by for the first time, please feel free to join us. Feel free to make our family bigger. If you're an old Empire or an old Empress, welcome back to the Empire. Welcome back. I feel so honored with all the subscriptions that I've been getting. I'm so grateful. If you're a new subscriber or all of you in general, I'm so grateful that there's somebody out there that is seeing what I'm doing and they're supporting it. So I'm so grateful. Thank you guys. Yes, so I put up my videos every Wednesdays. I try as much as I can to put up my videos every Wednesdays. I'm gonna try and find time to put them up like maybe twice a week in the near future, but yeah, for now it goes up every Wednesdays. Yes, so today is gonna be more about a talk on primers. You know, primers, what primers are meant to do, what is a primer, what types of primers we have. Yeah, I know y'all will be like, girl, you're talking too much, we need you to do the practicals. But hey, I think we need to understand these things better before we start doing the practicals. It's like a teacher, you know, doing the theory before you do the practicals. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So basically that's what we're gonna be talking about. So let's just get straight into this video. And before we do that, please remember to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Tell me what you like, you know, tell me what you like me, what you'd like to see, what you'd like me to share with you guys. Yeah, and I'm gonna get straight into it. First of all, you guys, today I know our background is different. Yes, I'm filming in my sister's house again. Hey sis, bigger. I'm in your house. Okay, so schools have closed. Everything around me is in a mess, so like finding a suitable place for me to film and everything is kind of like crazy. But hey, I'm grateful that I live just next to my sister, so I get to take advantage. And then another thing, I feel like my face is brighter than my body. Not I feel like I can see it, but it's because I'm having issues with my lighting. Normally I use natural light with my ring light, so right now it's just my ring light all up in my face, like wow, reflecting on my face, and the rest of my body is like a bit darker. But yeah, that face needs credit. Like that light needs to be on that face because it's anyway, without further ado, let's just get started with this. And then you guys will be like, girl, you're talking too much, and I'll be like, ooh, I need you guys to understand something. Before I started doing makeup, when I got interested in doing makeup, there was a lot of things that I didn't know that I wish right now it's good for me to share with somebody who's going to be interested to do makeup, or somebody who already started doing makeup but they still don't even have an idea of what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So today I'm going to be talking about primers, what a primer is meant to do. I know somebody's like, when I'm doing my makeup, I say I use the primer. She's like, a primer? No. What's that? You did you? What is a primer? What is she even saying? You know what I'm saying? So I thought let me do a topic on primers. Then I think I'm gonna continue with my tutorials. Now I'm gonna start with my tutorials. This look is bomb. I know. Anyway, I know right now I look like that girl who advertises the Kasuku advert level, like put it down on paper, 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 put it down, you know, with a hairstyle. But hey, just trying to rock my natural hair. Take a moment to appreciate that hair because it has come a long way. Yeah. So primers, what is a primer and what is it even meant to do when it comes to makeup? So a primer is a makeup product that you use to before you apply your foundation, but after you have moisturized your face. Sometimes you can use your moisturizer as your primer, because what a primer is meant to do basically is to just act as a base, and also act as a base for your makeup, and also act as a barrier between your skin and the makeup product you're going to use. So for example, if you have a very good primer and it's legit, sometimes it might just help you out because if you're using a fake product. Let's say if you're using a fake foundation, it might help you because it's supposed to act as a barrier between your foundation and your skin. So now it's going to act in between, so you don't get direct contact between your skin and your foundation. You don't get direct contact. But I'm not saying that you go out there and buy yourself a legit primer and then go outside and buy a fake foundation. I'm just saying it might, not that it's 100% proved. But what a primer does, it makes your makeup last longer. Obviously, it makes your makeup last longer and just give it a flawless, you know, kind of finish. That's what a primer is meant to do in all, you know, aspects and areas. Yeah, so the next thing I'm gonna share with you guys the types of primers. I hope that is understood that a primer is meant to, one, act as a barrier between your foundation and your skin. Two, it is meant to act as it is meant to make your makeup last longer throughout the day. And yeah, it's basically a base. And three, it's meant to make your makeup come out flawless and, you know, beautiful and everything. Yeah, so what I'm gonna share with you next is the types of primers that we have. We have matte primers, which are meant for people with oily skin. We have hydrating primers, which are meant for people with dry skin. We have smoothening primers, which are meant if you feel like your face is on the rough side sometimes, you just might use the smoothening primers. And then we have the shimmer or the glittery primers. How can I call them? Like the illuminating primers. Yeah, they just, you know, make your base more shining and more, you know, illuminating out there, you know, and make it give your face or your makeup such a perfect finish, which is so glossy. Can I say glossy? Like shimmery and everything. And we have primers that are pore erasers. You know, when you have big pores and you want something that's going to cover up your pores to give your face like a flawless kind of finish when it comes to your makeup, we have pore erasing primers. So with me here I have like 4 primers. I have these 4 primers over here. I have a hydrating primer, this primer by ELF. This is the one I'm using right now. It's my go-to because I've been feeling like my face is getting drier. I don't know if it's the weather or something, so I use the ELF hydrating primer. And then we have the LA Pro Prep. This one goes for, I think, 800. I bought this at Ken's Pharmacy, Bihi Towers, 5th floor. That's where I got this. That is at Moi Avenue. Bihi Towers at Moi Avenue. Then I have the LA Pro Prep. This is a smoothening primer. This one, it's a definition. Yeah, it's a high smoothing face primer. Yeah, this one makes your face really smooth. Actually, the first time I applied this thing, I felt like, y'all can see that, I felt like I have applied nothing. Like my face was just, my fingers were just sliding onto my face. It's so smooth, it's so good, it's so smoothing, and it's so refreshing. By the way, I love it. This one goes for, I think if it's not 650, it's around 700, because this is the first legit face primer that I ever bought. I also bought this at Ken's Pharmacy, Moi Avenue, Bihi Towers. I bought it at around 650 or 700 there, I think, goes for something like that. Then I have this Rimmel London. This is the Mattyfyng makeup primer. It's usually, it's stay matte. It's matte. It's good if you have oily skin. It's really good for people with oily skin. It's gonna help you big time, because once you apply this, I think it's just gonna help with the oils. Like, it's gonna control the amount of oil that is going to come out of your face. Then I have this is the MAC Prep and Prime. Like, this one, you can use this before your foundation and after your makeup. It's a very good primer. I got this as a gift. I can't remember, I don't even know how much it costs. Somebody just got it for me, and I love it, especially when you want a mist kind of finish. It's really good. Or if you want a misty kind of base, this one is bomb. It's the best so far that I've used. It's not like it's the best so far, but it's one of the best that I have. So that is actually, this video, as I said, is not going to be so long, because I just wanted to explain to you guys what primers are and what they're meant to do. So this hydrating primer is really good if you have dry skin. It's going to help your face, it's going to rejuvenate your skin before you put on your makeup, because sometimes if you apply makeup on dry skin, it just doesn't turn out well. It just doesn't turn out well, because if your skin is dry, that means some parts are cracking, so your foundation is not going to be flawless as it should. So if you use this hydrating primer, it just rejuvenates your skin and you feel more alive. Your skin breathes more alive. I love this because this is my go-to right now. This is the one I use at the moment. Then with this Rimmel one, this is very good if you have oily skin, by the way. And primers come in different forms. Like this one comes in creamy kind of form. It's creamy, it's whitish and creamy. Yes, see, comes out like this. This one is creamy. It's really, it's more of like oil, like lotion. Yeah, so when you apply it, sometimes it might turn out to be whitish, but it dissolves with some time. So don't get surprised when you apply and you feel like you're so white. It dissolves with some time. Then I have this ELF. This one comes in a gel like kind of, see, and then it dissolves. Yeah, comes in a gel-like kind of consistency, and then it tends to dissolve and get watery. It is so smooth and it's so refreshing. I really love this one also. It's very nice. It just glides into your skin and just dissolves, like it just goes away like immediately, like poof, it goes. And then we have this is the LA Pro Prep. This one also comes like a gel-like. See, it's jelly, it's kind of gel. It's almost close to this one, but it's so smooth. When you apply it, it just dissolves and then your skin just slides like it's nothing. It just goes like shoo, you know, shoo. So yeah, that is that. And then this one is more of a spray, so it's watery. So primers come in different forms: water, gel, lotion like, you know. I'm not sure whether they are powdery primers. I've not come across powdery primers, but I just wanted you guys to understand that before you put on your foundation, you have to prime your face. It's gonna help your makeup last longer, and it's gonna help the outcome of your flow. There's also a primer, illuminating primers, you know, like you want your face to have, I don't have that right now, but I've been meaning to buy it because I really love my face to have the kind of look that is so shimmery and it's so, I don't know, just illuminating. It's just out there. So yeah, if you want that kind of base, you can still get that. I think Ken's Pharmacy have it. They have the LA illuminating primer, I think. There's also the ELF illuminating primer, by the way. Yeah, there's ELF also illuminating primer. So I'll either get the LA one or get the ELF because I'm really loving these ELF products. They're so beautiful. What other primers are there? Because I think I've covered, like, there's just basically there's matte primers, hydrating primers, illuminating primers, and smoothening primers, and pore erasing primers. Like baby, it's called baby what? It's by Maybelline. Baby, I can't remember. It has a greenish kind of. It's called the pore eraser. I think pore eraser baby something primer. It's also very good if you have large pores and you want them covered, because I think I don't have issue with pores. They're neither here or there. I don't see them, so I just stick to this, the ones that I have. I don't use the matte one because my face is not really dry, but this is what you're supposed to use before you put on your foundation and after you have moisturized your face, because it's gonna help your makeup last. Probably your makeup just melts away because you don't have a primer, or you just start caking because you don't have a good primer, but it is good to have a primer. So guys, it's not a long video, but I hope it has helped you out. I hope it has, you know, given you a clue on what primers are, so that next time I say that I've applied my primer, you all don't go like, what is a primer? What is she even saying? So a primer is just a base. So, and it's meant to act as a barrier between your makeup and your skin. But as I've said, don't go out there buying fake foundations because you have legit primer that is going to help you. Please don't do that. So you guys, I'm gonna see you guys next time as I tackle. I think hopefully I'm just gonna start with my tutorials now, because I think I've shared more than enough when it comes to the talking. So I'm done talking. So y'all, I'm gonna share with you, and you guys follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and on what else? Okay, it's just Instagram and Facebook. That's what I normally use. And on YouTube, please remember to subscribe. Feel free to like and share this video so that sure I can have like some kind of motivation to go on. Yes, so yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna see you guys next time. Hopefully I'm gonna tackle something very beautiful and something exciting. So for now, bye bye.